guys, I thought I'd pop in here real quick and drop some nuggets on how I travel on the low with Spirit Airlines. People talk about Spirit being so cheap, they nickel and dime you. Let me tell you something. For the price of these flights, I don't care if I have to pay for a bottle of water. It doesn't matter. It's getting you from point A to point B, and 9 times out of 10, Spirit is gonna get me there earlier than I anticipate. So I really trust Spirit over any other airline at this point to get me where I need to be on time. Certain airports, they have people who will look at your boarding pass and observe your bags before you even get to go through security. That's true at the Fort Lauderdale airport, I'm not gonna lie. So just be prepared. You won't have any issues with Spirit as long as you follow the rules. This particular bag right here, y'all see this? It's like a flight attendant bag. All right, so this will hold about 4 days worth of clothes, plus my night clothes, my makeup, my toiletry items, and 2 to 3 pairs of shoes. Yes, believe it, this bag is the bomb. I got this bag from Walmart, but you can probably find it online. Another bag that I travel with on Spirit, this little bag right here. You're gonna get about 2 nights worth out of it just because the bag is slim. 2 nights. If you're going away for a weekend, perfect bag. Like that satchel can get kind of heavy, weighed down, especially when you put toiletry items and shoes inside of it. So a backpack where you have more support, even out the weight of the bag. This will hold about 3 days worth of clothes. 2 washcloths and a sheet. It's like a little cocoon that I sleep in. Listen, don't sleep on Spirit. You could be saving lots of money.
Okay, this is my flight on time.
I carry my little measuring tape with me. I am not to be played with. And I'll be the first one to pull it out and do the measurements on them. Okay? If you want to be extra short, we're going to go here. Right here. That's really 8. And we're going to go from the tallest point down here. That is 12. We want to include the wheel. It's 13. Then if we're going across the back here, like I said, this is 14. Y'all don't sleep. This bag is everything, okay? Let me tell you ways you can save. Now, did you know that you pay a processing fee every time you purchase a ticket online with Spirit Airlines? But if you go to the airport, they have a dedicated line just for people who are trying to purchase tickets. You can save upwards of $40 off of each ticket. Trust me. If you have another flight you're flying out on and you have extra time, take that time to go to the ticket counter to purchase tickets for your up and coming trip. Now do your research. Go online, see what the rates are online, so you can ensure that the rate that you're getting at the airport is actually a better rate. Like 90% of the time it is. Look at it this way. The money that you save by getting your ticket at the counter can go towards your check bag. So it kind of balances itself out. So you go ahead and you join that $69 club. It's going to save you a percentage on your bags. If you qualify for that Spirit credit card, you get points just for signing up. And then you get points if you use the card within a certain amount of time for a certain dollar amount to qualify for the other $60,000. There are perks that come with that. Zone 2 boarding. Discounts on your in-flight purchases. Anything that you purchase in flight, you get a kickback. You get a percentage of that back as like a credit, and it goes on your free Spirit card as a reward. When people say, oh, I pay allegiance to this certain airline because I get 2 free bags. Okay, but what's their on-time rate? How many flights do they offer that are non-stop where you want to go? How many times have your plans been derailed because of a connection that didn't go through on time? Or you had to be diverted to an airport totally out of the way when you could have just taken a direct flight on Spirit on the low and just paid the difference for the bag. Oh my gosh. Time is money. So if I'm spending hours in the airport waiting on a connection flight, I can't get that time back. I can't get to where I want to go to make the memories if I'm sitting in the airport waiting on a flight, a connection that's delayed. Why? Because I wanted to get 2 free bags. You could have been on Spirit on a direct flight there, save yourself some time, and be there making those memories instead of sitting in the airport for hours. Just food for thought, y'all. I'm not gonna beat y'all over the head with this. Be smarter about this thing. check out my next video. This is part 2 of flying with Spirit on the Lolo. And tonight I'm going to be packing this bag for my flight in the morning. It's a complete list of everything that's going to go in the bag. You can check the description of the video. Now make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video because I have important information on how you can get a seat that's not in the back of the aircraft that you don't have to pay for. All right, so like I said, I'm going to pack this bag with approximately 83 items. Not only am I going to pack this bag for you, but I'm going to also unpack the bag for you so you guys know that there's no funny business up in here. All right, so I'm going to be a good steward of your time, so let's get into it. So pretty much all you're going to do is you're going to take everything that's full size and you condense it down into a sample size or travel size. It's just that easy. All of your favorite products. I have a list of mine and you have a list of yours. Favorite perfume. You just pop this top off here. And you take this. A little hole on the bottom. I got these from Amazon. And you just keep pressing down until you fill it up. See, there's a little window there where you can see when it's full. I have some little gold eye masks that I place under my eyes every night to help with these bags, honey. So you take them out of there, put them in a Ziploc bag. Then we're going to take all of the liquids that might spill in flight and place them in a Ziploc bag. See how much stuff I'm packing, y'all? This is really ridiculous. I mean, it goes on. Like I said, you'll find everything in the description. All right, guys, this is everything that I'm going to pack in that little purple Spirit bag. All right, the time has come. I'm going to let you guys in on how I get a seat that's not in the back of the aircraft that I do not pay for. Go to your reservation like you're about to check in. You go to the seating map. You take a look at all the available seats. And as you can see, right now, there's a seat left, window seat on row 19. If I check in right now, most likely I'm going to get that seat. And since I don't want to sit on row 19, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until row 19 has been filled. Then I will do my check-in process, which is be a seat, row 13 or forward. It's that easy. Who knew? So I'm glad you guys stayed tuned for the nugget of the day. Catch me in my next video. Let's dispel some rumors and myths about Spirit. Okay, people think that you have to pay for seats. You don't. People think that you have to pay for bags. You don't. These are optional things, and it even says that as you go to check in. Optional. Yeah, they may try to coax you to purchase a bag. I get it because they want to make money. But the only time I pay for a bag on Spirit is if I'm going a 7-day cruise or longer. 7 days or longer. Other than that, my little bag that I showed y'all in my very first video is my travel bag. Okay, 5 days or less, 4 days or less. That's the bag. The link for that bag is in the description of this video. Today I'll be covering how to commandeer a seat into the front of the aircraft without paying a dime for it. When you receive your email from Spirit telling you it's time to check in for your flight, don't check in for your flight. It's gonna be way too early. Check back, let's say 6 hours after you receive that email. You're gonna go into the app and you scroll over to the seating map, seating chart. And then you scroll all the way down to the bottom and you look and see what seats are available. Now, if there are any seats available for the rows that you do not want to sit in, it's not time to check in yet. Periodically, continue to check back in until the rows that you desire are available. As you can see, if I were to check in right now, I would receive, most likely I would receive this window seat on row 19. And since I don't want to sit on row 19, I'm going to wait. I'm going to check in a little later, come back, and when I check in, hopefully the seat that I want, somewhere from row 13 forward, is where I'll be seated. Okay guys, so now as you can see, I'm here at the airport. I have a connection flight. My first flight is going to be on row 10 and my next flight is going to be on row 8. So there you have it. Obviously the technique worked. I'm here to continue to give you guys nuggets of information, tools, any way I can. As you know, I am a supporter of Spirit Airlines. That's my airlines. I always tell people, you can get $26 flights. What is there to complain about? But anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm here to tell you about the changes. Important, very important changes with budget airlines such as Spirit and Frontier Airlines. These changes are going to give the major airlines a run for their money, because they have completely done away with change fees and cancellation fees. What? Yes, and I tried it and I tested it for myself. I'm bringing it to you because I did it, so I know. I had a flight that was scheduled to go to Atlanta with Frontier, and Frontier changed the flight time by more than 4 hours. So they emailed me and gave me the option to change the flight or get a refund. I took the refund. I got a full refund in the form in which I made the payment. Great. I'm not locked in. I'm not committed to having to book another flight with them if I don't want to. With Spirit, when I got that email yesterday, I was like, bet. All right, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to cancel the flight. Cancel the flight. They gave me a credit. They gave me a credit for the price of the fare. And they gave me a credit for the bag that I paid for. So I got a full credit, not a refund. And that credit is good 1 year. It's not like past times when they give you 60 days to use your credit. And if you don't use the credit, oh well, you're just out of luck. And it was a lot of hassle when you wanted to change your flight and there were different fees. So much going on. I was able to utilize my Spirit credit for a whole nother itinerary going somewhere else. And I have the third row seat because I used that baggage credit just to pay for a seat. I wanted to know if I was going to lose the balance because this flight was only $63, but I had a $109 credit. No, I did not. I absolutely did not. So that worked out perfectly. So I still have a balance available for future flight bookings. This is a major game changer as it relates to them competing with major carriers. They coming for y'all.
Gotta go get away, hop a train, hop a flight.